Hi everyone, on this channel we have covered Shamima Begum multiple times. There is in fact an entire playlist covering her antics, and let's face it, her downfall, where she has tried repeatedly to leave Syria, where she currently resides. She's had less luck than beauty. Recently I saw an article by Sky News titled "Counter-Terrorism Review Calls for Shamima Begum and Other British-Linked People in Syria to be repatriated," something which I, fundamentally, even now, disagree with. She has Bangladeshi heritage, she can go there. Of course, that's only when Syria let her go. The review warns that the current policy of leaving such women, men and children in limbo is unsustainable and risks turning the detention camps in northeastern Syria into Britain's Guantanamo. The Independent Commission on UK Counter-Terrorism warned that conditions at the camps, including Al-Hol and Al-Roj, constitute inhuman and degrading treatment. Since Shamima was so quick to leave this country behind, it is increasingly difficult for many to take the side of but the humanity, for somebody who was so willing to partake in the morality police, bring 3 children into this world in that country, and all 3 pass away because of illnesses they could not deal with. It also said forcing British-linked people to live in such facilities instead of allowing them to return home was inconsistent with the UK's international human rights obligations. There are estimates of the number of British citizens, or formerly British citizens, being in what was once the Islamic State between 50 and 70, 12 to 30 children, half of them under the age of 10. It is believed there is an obligation of the British state to protect those children from harm. And I agree. The children, 100%, because it is not their fault. The parents, though, can all stay there. They were so quick to turn their back on this country, so quick to delve into the extremist side of their version of faith. I couldn't care less. There is always a counter-argument about what happened to Shamima, how young she was, and so on. Ultimately, she is there. The UK has no obligation to help her, nor should it. Anyone trying to argue but won't someone please think of the children is just trying to justify bringing extremists back into this country. And then before someone says, well, you should prove all that, I don't need to. She was in Raqqa when it was turned to rubble. What a utopia.